got to be really annoying. We're starting off this show with me being extremely hungry. I haven't eaten out. The last thing I ate was a fucking ham sandwich with 2 slices of ham on it at fucking noon. Actually at 11. And that was it. I might actually pass out during the show. I feel like I'm going to pass out, so. Oh. Get up your goddamn phone, man. What are you doing?
I knew I should have sent it to you. Ugh, that makes me mad.
Jesus.
I saw a video today that would have been perfect to show you guys. I guess I'll just tell you about it.
We are.
I know I'm never going to find it again.
What are you doing? We're live. Please, get off your phone. Oh my God.
I'm trying to find the video.
You're not going to... If
talk.
you can't find it before the show, then it doesn't make it to the show.
I didn't even look. All right.
Jesus, have mercy.
Oh, shut up.
Never prepared for a goddamn thing. What is going on, you cross-eyed fucks?
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year's Eve. Happy Eve to New Year's Eve.
New Year's Eve.
Eve. What's going on, everyone? What's up, Jeremy? Kenny?
Early
Tim.
start, that's a first. That's because Mark's hungry.
Is that Big Dick Tim or Small Dick Tim?
Big Dick Tim.
What's up, Billy Lee?
Roger.
Kurt, Dakota, Simon in the house. Joe, Azra.
Come here.
I think of Ezra. Craig, what's going on? Kenny, woo-hoo. Ismail's in the house.
Roger has his...
Vaping Bachelor, drunk as always.
Neuter appointment for the day he turned 6 months. So on his...
Country boy?
half birthday, he will be getting clipped.
Yep, they're cutting it. I wonder if they...
Buddy?
Do they remove the nutsack from a male dog, or they leave the nutsack there? Does anyone have a clue? I'm curious to know that. Misfit Steve, you fucking son of a bitch. What's up, Mr. Skrelly? Kurt, what's going on? Ismail, look at this. Dropping his freebie for the night. A member for 4 months. Thank you, Ismail. He says, hi, Mark. Happy New Year's Eve.
He's getting big, guys.
It's Happy New Year's Eve. It's the eve of New Year's Eve.
He's getting big.
But thank you, Ismail. Happy New Year's Eve to you also. What's up, Kyle?
And his little cherry
Jason?
eye popped out.
What popped out?
His cherry eye.
Oh, no. Did it?
Yeah, they'll fix it when he gets fixed.
Oh,
it keeps because the way his eyes are, it pops out and pops back in.
Craig dropping that freebie for the night, being a member for 9 months, and he said, Happy New Year, whatchamacallit, for tomorrow, you son of a bitch. Well, thank you, sir. Happy New Year's Eve to you, too. And my ass is itchy, even though I took a shower today.
Roger got put in timeout today at daycare for humping another dog's face. And I was watching it on the webcam, and I saw him, and I was like, oh, my God, he's humping this dog's face. And the worker went up to him, grabbed him, and put him in timeout in the little cage. I was dying. You can't fuck people in the face, buddy.
Don't ask what this thing is about, because we've had this erase board sitting.
We bought it for
the block party,
the
right?
block party, my birthday, yeah.
And it was never open. It just kept sitting here, and I got tired of it sitting here, so I opened it up, and I was going to write, like, little messages on there, but I'm like, you know what? Let's just put it up and turn it into, like, a donation board. And to make things even more white trash, it's sitting on top of the Dyson, and that's how it's rotating. It's I got like a piece of wire hanging on the top of it.
Anybody that donates will write your name up.
So yeah, that's what that is. I know it's really that is so sad looking. That is so pathetic. Do we have to wear this shit? Because this hat is so uncomfortable.
Oh, you can take it off.
Like it doesn't even fit my head.
Where the hell is Roger's hat?
Can I rip it a little bit so it at least fits my head? Can I cut the back of it? Let me cut it. Here, give me. All right, we can get rid of Roger because Roger's. He's
Vaping Bachelor, thank you for that. Love the shirt, Mark. Hashtag badass.
Now we know exactly who gave me the shirt. It wasn't Johnny the Beard. It was, in fact, Vaping Bachelor. All right, I'm going to tear this so I can maybe enjoy wearing it. Ah, there we go. That's much better. See, now I don't mind wearing it. Even though the whole back of it's split. But now it's comfortable. Oh, my gracious. Michael White here, up late as always. God damn.
I wrote his name up there.
He didn't donate.
Yes, he did.
He dropped money, or was that a freebie?
No, he dropped $2.
That son of a bitch. I'm gonna put $2 next to it. I want to see.
Happy Hippie, thank you so much for that.
We can't keep doing this.
Add Happy Hippie.
I know, but this is turning into like a game show now. I'll just put.
You're not gonna be able to do it.
Oh god damn! I can't do it. Well, see, this is not gonna work because I'm not gonna keep getting up.
All right, move. I'll do it.
No, but
Hippie.
who wants to keep getting up, writing names down on the board?
Craig, thank you so much for posting the questions because we forgot today.
Yep, I forgot.
We had shit going on.
Ba-da-ba-ba. They finished the drywall and shit like that, so now we gotta paint it.
So first question from Craig's little post is from Jacqueline.
Craig's little post.
Yep.
That's.
Says, what are you doing for New Year's Eve? Hopefully Roger will be okay with fireworks, but if not, what are your plans to help him through? We will be all settled up watching a movie in bed, having given a large supper to our pups to help them settle. Whatever you do, I hope you have a fabulous time.
Roger's never experienced fireworks yet. Not that there will be very many.
We don't normally have too many fireworks over here for New Year's. It's mostly going to be like downtown kind of stuff, so you won't really hear it.
Oh,
Jason,
shit, you better.
Thank you so much.
Is that Jason's first donation? Holy God, we got to put a star. We got to do this.
But we're going to go out to dinner, but then we decided we're just going to maybe get some steaks and some baked potatoes and make dinner here. The boy, I took him and his 2 friends to Indiana. They're spending the weekend at their friend's house over there. So he's gone for the weekend. So we're just going to be here with Roger, watching movies. He'll probably be in Zoom.
All right, there we go. Jason with a penis and a titty.
Oh my God. So today, I completely made a fool out of myself at work. I had to call a patient, and his name is Steven, but it's spelled Stephen. So spelled Stefan. My jackass self calls and says, "Hi, can I please speak with Stephanie?"
What?
And he says, "You mean Steven?" And I was like, "I sure do."
That's because these motherfuckers, Stephens and Stevens, they need to spell their name right.
Thank you so much. Put his name up there.
Ismail, you son of a bitch! I just sat down.
And Happy Hippie again.
I can't spell his name, so I just put Ismail the way I spell it, and I'll put Happy Hippie times 2.
That's Isamal.
Isamal. You know what? I'm just gonna hold the board just in case. I can't do this.
You got the M and the A confused.
This is a bad idea to do this.
Well, give it to me. I'll do it. So yeah, that was my jackass moment for the day. Mick Beavers.
Whoa.
Mick Beavers.
I love that name.
Says, what time is the giveaway?
We missed the giveaway. It was actually
It was a video you did, right?
Yep, Monday. And I know I'm a little late, but the winnings will be tomorrow morning. I'm not shipping anything out, thank God. Amazon is, but so Bill D will get his gift card tomorrow in his email, and Bachelor will get whatever it is I choose off Amazon for him. He's excited. He thinks it's going to be something like...
Craig D?
No, not Craig. Bill D.
Oh, Bill D. Misfit Steve 43, thank you so much for that.
You fucking cocksucker.
Craig D says, okay, my questions are, hi, Marky and Angela. Will we just ask here, then Son and Sonette? Will we just ask here, then Son and Sonette? I don't know what that means, Craig.
Start over.
Is that
there it is.
Scottish?
Da, 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 Misfit Steve.
I don't know what that means.
I think I just broke the board.
Will there even be a show tonight? Yes.
No, there's no show tonight. It's canceled, actually. What was that question you just asked? Or what was
Will we just ask here, then Son and Sonette? Yes, just ask there.
What?
The questions.
I don't even understand what you're saying. You don't know how to read right. Like,
I do. Read it.
No, but I can't even see your phone.
Will we ask here then, Son and Sonette?
Meaning, do they ask the questions here, son, and then sonette as in like the female version of the son?
I got that.
I'm assuming a sonette would be a man who is now a woman, instead of calling it...
Gary and Alexis say, hi, Mark and Angela and Roger. Mark, have you found and got your hands on
I
those
can't wear this fucking hat. I just can't.
minimum petite extra small Trojan jets?
I would like to actually get a hold of those. I was actually excited when I see those, and then I realized, wait a minute, I don't even use rubbers anymore. What am I getting all excited about? Those would have came in handy, though, when I was younger. But now I really don't have a use for them. I go in raw dog. I go in raw dog. I go in raw dog.
Chuck Hargis says, what is Terry's show size?
Show size?
Show size.
Show size? I don't know what show size.
So we got an interesting email.
Show size.
From the little, like, neighborhood patch website or whatever. And...
Stop. Who else is a member of Patch? P-A-T-C-H. It's like a little...
whatever town you're in, it's that patch.
Yeah, it's like a little forum for your town or your city. It's pretty cool. But anyways, go ahead.
So it said that coming January 1st, there's going to be 200 new laws put into effect in Illinois. And there's a list of like the 25 top ones. And I read through them all, and they're fucking ridiculous. So I thought it would be hilarious if we went through them together tonight. So you guys could see just how retarded Illinois really is. And if you don't live in the States, you live overseas, then you can just be happy that you live where you live.
We got a beautiful donation from Jason. I'm going to put X2, even though we didn't really... I did add something to your name, Jason. I did put I hate Jason. There we go. Thank you for that donation, by the way. Happy New Year's, too. Is that Jason?
I don't know. Who's Jason?
Yeah, it is Jason. Did he change your picture? Mark, you got a tan being pissed. Wait. Mark, you got tan be pissing your brain. What? Mark, you got tan be pissing your brains out. No, I didn't get tan. What I did is I changed the temperature of my lights. So we put the temperature back to the blue, which I don't like. I don't think it makes me look that good. So if I set it more on the yellowish side, which I'm more of a fan of, it makes me look, I think, creamier.
Vin Batcher, you can make Jell-O shots while you watch the show. Okay, so some of these we kind of already know about.
Rockford, Illinois, checking in.
So the first one is the cash bail
What's up, John?
In Illinois.
We're not going to get on that because there's so many different...
Well, it tells you kind of what it means. So it says the controversial Safety, Accountability, Fairness, and Equality Today Act, commonly known as the SAFE-T Act, makes a number of reforms to the criminal justice system, including the elimination of cash bail, more training for law enforcement, a ban on chokeholds for police, use of body cameras by police, and more. Judges will be able...
You don't have to read that because everyone, I guarantee you, in chat knows what that is.
Okay, well, judges will be asked if individuals accused of a specific set of felonies and violent misdemeanors pose a risk to another person or to the community at large. Judges will also be asked to determine whether the defendant poses a flight risk if released.
So you could look at this many different ways. You could look at it as... Some people are looking at it as... so if you're poor, that means you automatically get locked up, or I forgot.
No, it was they're like, saying if the judge says that I think this guy's a flight risk,
no, I know that
he's not going to get a no cash bail bond.
No, I know that, but I'm trying to say the reason why they did this.
Oh, because some people,
is because, well, we know the exact reason why they did it, but we can't really talk about that because it turned into a
So this next one I think is completely ridiculous. It's called re-entry. And it requires the Illinois Department of Corrections to hire re-entry specialists for every jail and correctional institution or facility, regardless of whether these institutions or facilities have access to the re-entry program. So if you go to a facility that does not have a re-entry program... Stop saying
facility. If you go to prison...
if you go to prison that does not have a re-entry program, there's still a specialist there that can help you, not help you. So we're paying for people to do a job that doesn't exist.
Help you, not help you. What do you mean?
So let's say you go to Cook County Jail.
Yeah.
And they don't have a re-entry program.
Meaning re-enter you into the world, into society?
Yeah.
Right?
There's still a specialist getting paid to work there, but there's no program for that.
That doesn't make... See, the problem is with these laws, just like that Safety Act law,
So we're paying
People
somebody to literally do nothing.
No, but listen, people put these laws into their own interpretation, and they put it on the internet, and then people blow it out of proportion, and they think it's like, oh my God, I can't believe they're doing this.
No,
that sounds stupid, though.
I went to the website because it says right here, it has the law like number, and if you type it in, it's exactly what it says.
But we might be misunderstanding because that doesn't make any sense.
Next law is carjacking victims off the hook. People whose cars are carjacked are no longer liable for violations, fees, fines, or penalties incurred while their car was stolen.
Which is good because it technically shouldn't be.
Or, if they're caught on red light cameras or speeding cameras, you don't get those tickets, which I would like.
That should be like the golden rule anyway. Ray said, you thought it was bullshit. This really is gonna turn Chicago even more into a war. See, but I mean, if you think about this, like, why would they want to pass a law that turns Chicago into more of a war zone? That makes no sense. There's got to be some misunderstanding to it.
They're leaving it up to the judge to make that determination. So if the judge doesn't want to let that person go free on no bail, he's not going to let that person go free on no bail.
I don't know. I just feel like something that's too obvious. Like, I don't know. It just seems too stupid and too obvious to make it seem like that's what it is. Like, all right, everyone, breaks the law. You guys are set free. Like, it just doesn't make sense.
It's not going to be like that. Next one is indefensible. A person accused of soliciting a sex act from a minor or a person with an intellectual disability may no longer use the criminal defense that they reasonably believe the victim to be 18 or older. So you can no longer say, I thought they were 18. If they were
you can use it? You were able to use that?
I guess.
Son of a bitch.
So if the person, you can't say that you thought the person was not retarded before.
Wait, this is for disabled people too? Like disabled women? Oh,
intellectually disabled may no longer use the criminal defense that they are reasonably believed the victim to be 18 or older, or they did not have an intellectual disability at the time of the act.
So you're telling me that I could hook up with a 40-year-old chick who's mentally disabled and I can go to jail because she couldn't be mentally fit for letting me stick my dick in her mouth?
Right. If she says that you raped her and she didn't give consent and she's
any girl can say that though.
But if she's intellectually disabled, you can't say like, well, when we hooked up, she was not retarded.
I feel like you're intellectually disabled. Ugh! No. Yeah, but any girl can pull that shit nowadays. It's like, oh, he raped me, and then bam, there you made the front news, and that's it. Your career's over. Angel, did they make any laws just for Mark? That would be a negative. Not yet, anyways. You realize
a judge per se isn't working 24/7. There's a lot of judges, though, and you only have certain times in court. So when you get arrested, if you get arrested on a Saturday, court's not till Monday, so your ass is sitting there till Monday when the judge can create your bond or bail.
Yeah, no, I mean, I'm not saying that's
obviously what works here anyway.
Obviously, that's how it works, like, no bail, because I think some judge in, like, Kankakee or something is trying to overturn, I don't know, something, but I don't know, there has to be something to it, because it just seems fucking, like, really stupid. Like, this is something so stupid, I don't even think Mr. B could do something this dumb.
It gets better the more I go down.
Oh, no, I know. I read a few of them, but that Safety Act thing, I don't know. It just, something about it doesn't seem like...
It's so stupid. The next law is the mandatory reporters. So a lot of people in, like, healthcare, you're a mandatory reporter. So if you think somebody's being abused or whatever, you have to report it. So this is adding physical therapists, physical therapy assistants, occupational therapists, and their assistants to this list, which is retarded.
You talk way too fast. Slow down. I'm not even understanding.
This one's stupid.
What is it though? Just in plain words, give it to me.
That physical therapists and like physical therapy and occupational therapy people can now report abuse if they suspect it.
I couldn't.
That mandatory, like it's mandatory. So if you suspect it, you are obligated to report it. Whereas before, you could just be like, "Well, I think they're being."
From what I read, if I
what do you want?
My juice. If I read correctly, which I probably didn't, apparently all these things were tossed into like a 900-page document that was, I guess, set to be like approved at like 5 a.m. in the morning. And that's how a lot of this shit got passed, because it was like buried in this document of bullshit.
Probably. Like when we voted, they just had like, oh, do you yes or no to this? And it was the whole
So it
thing.
was like one of those sneaky fucking...
The next one is protective orders. Survivors of domestic abuse may now file a petition for a protective order online so they do not have to confront their abuser in a courtroom. Counties with a population of above 250,000 must also offer the option of remote hearings.
Well, that could be good or bad. I mean, especially it could be bad if the guy maybe you really didn't do any... I don't know. I guess it is a good thing, technically. Because I wouldn't want to... Who would want to see the person that, is... You're trying to get a restraining order against in court? I guess it's technically a good idea.
I don't know what you sent me. Is that the Safety Act thing? Okay, well, I'm not reading that.
I mean, I know what everyone's saying. I know everyone's saying, oh, no, Mark, you don't understand. This is what's going to happen. They're going to let murders loose. But if you think about it, it doesn't make sense.
The judge has to determine, like, is this person a danger to anybody else on the street? Is this person a flight risk? So if they're a murderer, they're not getting let go. But if they're
the problem with this is if you have a judge, I'm not saying a judge who's racist, but who's like, kind of leaning towards a certain race, they might let people off the line who probably shouldn't be left off the line.
Yeah, like
that's the
bad
side
guy or a white guy. Yeah, I get it.
That's going to happen. There's going to be so much shit that's going to not make sense. I don't know. It's one of those things we got to just wait and see, but you know what? I thought they're going to have some dude that shoots up a school. I thought they're going to let him free because there's no cash. It's not going to be that.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not going to be that, like, fucking fucked
next
up.
one is the missing persons law, driven by the 2021 death of Illinois State University student Jelani Day. This law requires coroners to notify the FBI within 72 hours if human remains are unable to be identified.
Wait, what?
I feel like it's stupid that wasn't already like a practice.
So if you can't identify a body within, 3 days?
Yeah, you have to call the FBI. Which I feel like...
Why the FBI, though?
I don't know. Next is health and safety. And this is no more latex. This is now law. Consumers with latex allergies will no longer have to be concerned if their food is safe to eat or have an allergic reaction in the doctor's office. The new law ends the use of latex gloves in food preparation, EMS, and healthcare settings.
That's like getting rid of the peanut donut at Dunkin' Donuts. Like the dumbest thing they could have ever done. That is so stupid. Ray, bullshit that's been done. All the celebrity pitched in to bail a guy out and get killed again. It was in the news. It happened all the time. Well, celebrities pitched in. That's a whole different thing than setting someone free because there's no cash bail. I don't know about what that is, but yeah, there's a news story for every goddamn possible thing. I try not to get sucked into the black hole because.
Next law is time to grieve, which allows women who experience a miscarriage, stillbirth, or fertility issues to take 10 days of unpaid leave, which as before, you weren't given any time off or anything.
So we get 10 days of unpaid leave. Now does that...
But you won't lose your job. So if you have a miscarriage and you're mourning and grieving and you're not going to lose your job for taking that off.
Does that hold true for a woman who is now a man who gets pregnant and is considering himself a man that's pregnant?
Well, I guess technically.
And then that man that's pregnant, who technically is a woman, physically, has a miscarriage.
I don't know. It says allows women. So
then he goes to work. So then he goes to work and he says, I need 10 days off. They're going to say, well, no, you're a man. Remember?
Yeah.
And he'd be like, no, I'm a female. Like, no, you're a man. We had to call you Mike. Remember that?
Yeah. That'll get changed soon. I'm sorry.
Yep.
Next law is breast reduction surgery, which is going to requires medically necessary breast reduction surgery to be covered by state registered private insurance. So if you need to have breast reduction surgery, it is now law that your insurance has to cover it.
Dumb idea, because then now everyone's going to get their titties fucking turned into an A or B cup. I think that's the dumbest law they could have done. Next
law is preventing osteoporosis. To help women afford treatment that prevent osteoporosis and other side effects, this law, it gets better. Okay. Tracking opioids. changes in the Illinois Controlled Substances Act by creating an electronic record for opioid prescriptions to help track doctors who overprescribe. I guess it's going in better. This one's good. Cremation. Changes in Crematory Regulations Act to allow for electronic signatures.
Wait, what?
So I guess now you don't have to be in person to sign the waiver for cremation. You can just do it online.
I didn't know you had to sign a waiver to cremate someone.
I don't know.
So you could go online to have your... That doesn't make any sense. These are fucking stupid.
They get better. The lower we go, they get even better. Next one, this one I don't understand because I don't know. It's called Made in Illinois.
Oh, I read this one.
To encourage...
This is ridiculous.
Illinoisans to purchase a made-in-Illinois vehicle. This law reduces vehicle registration for cars and small trucks manufactured in Illinois. Can you tell me what car or small vehicle is manufactured in Illinois? Because I don't know what they are.
Siri, what cars are manufactured in Illinois?
I found this on the web.
Illinois vehicle... This bitch don't know.
There's nothing made in Illinois.
No, there has to be something. Why would they make that law if there's no...
I don't know. The fact that some of these have to be put into law are crazy. Return of shop requires school boards to establish a career and technical education pathway program for grades 6
All right, slow down there,
12.
killer, because I'm not even... You're talking so fast, I can't even understand.
Well, I'm trying to get through these because there's a lot. There's 25 of them.
I know, but what is it now?
Okay, so this is a law that is going to require schools now to have like shop class or like
that's good.
Technical education pathways. But why does it need to be a law? Like it should have already been. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it should. I mean, it should have already been, but obviously there's a school out there who thinks they don't need it, so now they're making it a law so they can have to do it. So yeah, that's a good law. I'll go for that one.
Civic Pride allows every middle or high school student. Oh, this one's good. Allows every middle or high school student at least one school day excused absence per school year for a civic event, such as an artistic, cultural performance class, religious worship, or educational gatherings that support the mission of a not-for-profit organization.
That doesn't make no sense, but go ahead.
So let's say...
Oh, I know what it means. It's the dumbest fucking thing I've ever heard in my life.
So let's say the Muslim students have a gathering of some sort. They are allowed to miss a day of school to go to this thing.
Even if they're not held in, like, this school isn't a prison. If you don't want to go to school that day because you're going to go to a thing, you don't have to. Like, why is that a law?
I don't know.
You just say, hey, I'm not coming to school today. Okay.
Right. Like,
it's not like,
as long as you call your kid in, it's an excused absence.
It's not like, I'm not going to come to school today. No, get the fucking school done. And like fucking cops roll up on you. No, this is stupid. Yeah. This is really dumb.
Traffic and vehicles. So the next one is school speed zones. Changes to school speed zone limits to apply to local, county, and state roadways. Now is going to be for parks. Parks zone streets, which makes sense. I think that's okay.
Pastor said that there's some electric vehicles made in Illinois. Oh, jeez. And the discount they're going to give you is probably like, you'll get like $10 off your registration. It's not going to be anything worth bothering for.
Next one is Seniors Get a Break, which reduces the vehicle registration fee for senior citizens from $24 to $10. And the next one is Yay Team, which allows the Secretary of State to issue special license plates for professional sports teams, including now Chicago Sky, Chicago Red Stars, and the Chicago Fire.
Who the fuck is Chicago Sky and Chicago Red Stars?
I don't know.
I've never even heard of this. Are they?
But Chicago Fire is the soccer team.
Yeah, I know Chicago Fire.
I don't know if one's like...
But why is that a law? This doesn't make no fucking sense. This is so stupid. So like... It's the law that if you order thin sliced ham, that it has to be a certain thickness. Like, it's just dumb laws like that make no sense. Pass some like.
Next one is called. This is one goes under labor laws. This is Moppets. Changes the child labor law to allow child performers to work until 10 p.m. without a waiver, and gives the Illinois Department of Labor more discretion in allowing or denying waivers for children who work between 10 p.m. and 5 a.m.
Dude, if my kid wants to work, that motherfucker can work any time of the day he wants, whether it's fucking 5 a.m., midnight. As long as he's working, I don't give a shit. What's he doing? Like, what time it is? That's another fucking
This one I think you're going to love.
pointless ass law.
This one is called the Hair Discrimination Act. The Crown Act changes the Illinois Human Rights Act to expand the traits list associated with race to include hair texture and protected hairstyles, such as braids, locks, and twists, to combat hair discrimination in the workplace.
That's racist as hell.
Well, no, now it's a law that you can't not, like, if your
Oh,
employee comes in with braids, you can't tell them they can't have that.
What you can tell them, though, is to wear a fucking hairnet. If you work, let's say you work at for example, a record store, and dude comes in, he's got like fucking braids down to his butt cheeks. They can't say, oh, you can't have your hair like that. They say, oh, no, you can have your hair like that, but we're going to need you to wear this cap. And then you have to scoop all your hair into a cap and pop it on. There's going to be loopholes for all this stupid shit, I can guarantee it. That's one of them. That's like probably the dumbest thing I've ever heard.
This one, I think, falls right into you're going to love this one. This new law is called When Did I Eat Corn, which establishes that August 1st now is going to be the Sweet Corn Appreciation Day.
Oh, my Jesus Christ. I'm embarrassed to live here.
So August 1st now will be Sweet Corn Appreciation Day in Illinois. It is a law.
Dude, people get mad about, like, politicians.
I don't
get
think we
mad.
needed a corn day. Like,
I'm just shocked at how stupid they are.
Yeah.
This is a complete waste of waste of everything.
The next law establishes that the eastern milk snake is now the official Illinois state snake.
What the fuck is a milk snake? Who the fuck even cares? Who wrote this shit?
I don't know.
Braid's so important it needs a law. Apparently so.
Mm-hmm.
I guess.
And the last but not least of the 25 is honoring Illinois service members. So it says families of Illinois service members who die while on active duty who are presented with the U.S. flag flown at the U.S. Capitol will also be honored with an Illinois state flag. Woohoo!
Ooh, wow, because we want that fucking flag on our casket.
Woohoo! Got an Illinois state flag too.
So all that was just pretty much pointless. The biggest one was the Safety Act, pretty much. They were just trying to sweeten the pot with some other dumb shit. Like, oh, they won't notice the big one on the top.
Right.
That is... I wonder if there were more than 25, or are those just the 25, like, dumbest ones out of the group?
My last brain cell just ran away and left a suicide note.
That is some of the dumbest shit I've ever heard in my life.
We have to have a law for Corn Day.
Why is there need to be a law? How do you break that law is my question.
When's Appreciation Popcorn Day? That's a good question.
How do you break the law? How do you break the sweet corn law, though? How do you break that? Like, what do you... I don't
know. Maybe on August 1st, if you put out a sign that says, fuck corn.
How about, like, nominate that day as Sweet Corn Day, not make it a law? That doesn't make any sense. I guarantee if you hop online and you type in, like, if you find all the laws in Illinois, there's probably a shit ton that are fucking ridiculous. Every year there's got to come out with some new stupid-ass laws.
So a few years ago, probably
What's up, Ruben?
10 years ago, when I was listening to the radio, they were going through, like, weird laws from like other states that
I
were
don't
like
believe.
No, but this was like laws from like the 1800s.
Oh yeah.
It was, and there were just weird laws like women cannot read books, and if you're a woman and you read a book, you're going to jail. Like there's some fucked up laws that are technically still in practice because they were never taken out of the law, but they're so old that
they should make it a law that if you're getting a blowjob, who's ever giving it needs to swallow and not waste the semen. That should be a law. Like, no wasting of semen. Well, then there should be a law
about how much comes out. Because I can only swallow so much.
You can't do that, though. The body doesn't have any control of that. Fuck corn, little but racist. What? I happen to love corn, sweet corn. But the sweet corn day is not going to change
I'm
my
gonna try to find.
my look on corn.
I'm gonna try to find out where you can find like a list of all the laws in Illinois from like day 1 to present.
Well, you got some homework to do for the week. There you go.
So then I can find like the best ones.
You could try maybe reading some questions if we have. That'd be
That
some.
I did from Craig's thing.
Last week?
Oh.
Probably no questions, but who knows? We should be a corn law for a day when you can only listen to corn. That makes more sense than having a sweet corn law. That makes a lot more sense.
Yes.
Like, that's the only day you could have your radios. If your radios are on, they could only be playing corn. Or you have to eat corn if you're listening to corn. So stupid. Oh my God, it's so fucking dumb.
Yeah. I thought you would like that one.
But the Safety Act thing, I know people are going ape shit and crazy. Like, oh my God.
Well, this was like the 25 like
Yeah, no, I know, but
whatever's biggest one.
I don't know. I just, I mean, I'm probably going to be wrong. I know that, but it just seems, I don't know, too dangerous to even make it a law.
Yeah. Love the taking apart video, Mark. You should do more.
Yeah, I was hoping for that video to turn out a little better because I was hoping that each disposable was a little bit different on the inside, but they're all pretty much the same, which made it for a little bit of a boring video. But that one disposable, I was pretty shocked about. They had the ceramic coil in there. I knew it had a ceramic coil, but I didn't know it had one to that extent. And that's a lot of thought to put into a disposable, if you ask me. I mean, it makes for a damn good vape, don't get me wrong, but which is right here, but I'm surprised they made it into a disposable and not into an actual pod system with that. That would have been pretty neat, but maybe that ceramic coil can only last so long. Who knows? I have no idea. What?
Did you want to show your Christmas present to anybody that didn't see the video?
Oh, yeah, sure. Sure, mate. Bloody hell. Sweet corn always in puke. Even if not eaten it in years, what more do they want? What the fuck? I don't think I could read. There's gotta be something wrong with my brain. What happened to the calling out UL video? You know what? I was getting ready. I was gathering up my info, my facts, and this and that. And then I kind of stopped myself. And I'm like, you know what? If I do this video, I'm going to seem like the biggest crybaby, whiny bitch to
You're
ever...
going to guarantee never getting anything again.
Well, I really don't care about that, to be honest with you. But I'm like, I'm going to be the biggest... I know I'm a whiny bitch as it is, but this is like puts the nail in the coffin. I'm like, I can't do this. What I can do, though, is say that UL is nothing but a fucking cheap piece of shit company that can suck my goddamn American dick. That's one thing I can say. What I can say, number 2, is thank you to Voopoo, Vaporesso, Anakin, and somebody else for the lovely Christmas gifts. At least they had the courtesy to send something out, and
they sent some very, very nice Christmas gifts.
Voopoo sent some pretty interesting. They sent this really cool cup that I've never seen before that's upstairs, and wait till you see this. I mean, these are like corny little gifts.
There was a Christmas tree. Who said the Christmas tree? Should I go get it and show it?
No, that was Vaporesso.
So don't show it?
Vaporesso. Well, no, I don't need to get it, but it's like a little magnetic tree with little pod systems
as ornaments.
But check these out. Voopoo, like jumbo playing cards.
That's hilarious. I thought this was a pod.
Yeah, that's what I thought too. But
that's awesome.
They're not even like the legit size of a playing card.
They're huge, yeah.
And all these little gifts are just like corny. Like it's probably something I'll never use. But my whole thing about UL, I think they get the point. I think my whole thing with UL is just the thought, like the fact that I've been doing videos for them for 6 years, I think, maybe even more. You would think I'd be like maybe somewhere on the list, but that was I was kind of offended by that. I was really like, wow, you guys really are pieces of shit. True pieces of shit.
So I got Mark 2 gifts. One gift was gourmet peanut butter.
Which I love spooning that shit in my mouth.
Which is like, made in small batches, so it's like natural peanut butter kind of, but it's got like stuff in it. So there's like a Nutter Butter one. There's a kind of like a cookies and cream one that has like the Oreos and like the marshmallow fluff in it, and then there's some other ones. So I got him the gourmet peanut butter. And
Angela said, or Bachelor said, making the shots was a bad idea during the show. I'm about out of Fireball and no Jello shots made yet.
well,
Good
that's
job.
your own fault, sir. You shouldn't be drinking it.
Done. This is actually legitimately from Dunkin' Donuts. This is not some like shit you buy at the store. Look at that motherfucker right there. Woo wee! Peanut butter cup. This is the flavoring they use. Most of you probably seen the video that I did on this, but if you didn't, this is the actual flavoring they use for a short, like 2 or 3 month period.
Yeah.
And then they get rid of it. I was talking, someone emailed me. What was it? George, I want to say, baby. He says he buys this shit. He sent me a picture of the same bottle, but not this flavoring. He buys the flavoring, I guess, from a dude that works at Dunkin'.
Yeah, a lot of people that work at Dunkin', they'll take the...
They'll sell them.
Yeah. Yeah.
This is the first time. But, man, this shit is like... If you like peanut butter, this is like the best flavoring.
I got the idea because Marianne once told me, she really likes those caramel apple spices from Starbucks. So she went to Starbucks and she bought the flavoring that they use for that specifically.
Starbucks, I think, sells theirs.
Yeah, they sell theirs.
Yeah.
Dunkin' doesn't. Like, you have to get it, off market.
How much did you... don't ask, because I don't want to know how much they cost. Because I'll probably scream. So don't even ask for that.
I don't think it was that bad.
How much was it?
$60 with shipping and everything.
I guess. I mean, you figure you spend $5 on a cup of cold brew.
Yeah, it was under 100, so I didn't feel like it was that bad. Like, if it would have been like $200, I probably would not have done that.
The bad part is it expires like the 10th of January. That's the bad part. But I don't think it really should expire.
Like that's when the company has to get rid of it, though.
Yeah, I'm still going to
It's
use
just
it.
flavoring. It's like ketchup.
But this is look how sad I am, because this is how much I've used so far since Christmas.
Since he opened it.
Did I pump this shit in like every cup of coffee I've drinking? This is the best shit ever. So I've taken up drinking water all the time, and I've replaced it with drinking.
Wow,
Yeah.
Well, it was a Christmas present, so it's not like something I'm going to buy him every month or something like that. It was a Christmas present. So on Christmas, you kind of go above and beyond. So I saw them online for $80. Well,
Ooh, damn.
then I got a deal then.
Yeah, if they were, that's the one and only flavor that I
And
truly
the lady
love
I
from
bought
them.
it off of, it was on Etsy.
Yeah, see, that's the part that scares me. Like, why would you sell
But
it on Etsy?
it had the safety seal on it that wasn't damaged or anything, so it was perfectly.
But Mike, like, where did she might have got it in the dumpster. They might have tossed it out after the end of use, and then she grabbed it out of the dumpster and like, I could sell this.
But
and
it
then
still
we
had a
bought-
safety seal on it.
But yeah, but who sells shit like that on Etsy? Nobody does.
But a lot of people, people sell all kinds of stuff on Etsy now. It's not even. Etsy's like the new eBay, kind of.
Isn't Etsy places for where
It was supposed to be for
build
like
shit, right?
DIY stuff, but it's not anymore.
We got a beautiful donation from the somewhat beautiful Mr. Robert Skrelly. Thank you, sir. He didn't say anything, but we will add this son of a bitch to the board.
Also, I got another donation from Mr. Charles O'Brien, a.k.a. Dom Hall. It says, how many guitars do you own, Mark?
Hold on. I'm going to spell Don Hall how I think it should be spelled. All right, there we go. Thank you, sir. You beautiful son of a bitch. And Robert Skrelly.
Dom.
I'm going to spell it how I want to spell it. And we're going to do Roberto. I'm going to spell his last name how I think it should be spelled. Growl. I sound like a little kid. E. There we go. Dun, 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 dun. Did I spell it right?
I don't think so.
Skrelly.
Also, another donation from Happy Hippie. He says, Happy New Year.
Happy New Year. Hippie's got a ×2. We're going to put a ×3.
Oh
This is
God.
the dumbest idea I've ever seen in my life. Give me the goddamn...
Give me it!
No, I don't want it fixed, you son of a bitch.
No Starbucks anywhere near that close. On Etsy, that's a suspect. Well,
Isn't that weird that it's on Etsy? That's what I said, the same fucking thing.
The safety seal was fine. I checked it before I wrapped it.
What was
so.
Dom Hall's question that he actually paid for?
He didn't
Yeah, he did.
ask a question. He said, "How many guitars do you have?"
Is that what he asked, or that's
Oh
what?
yeah, that's what he asked. How many guitars do you have? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
What? How many are behind us? 6.
No, you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
Oh, okay.
6, 7, 8, 9.
There's 2 over
And
there.
then there's acoustic in the guitar in the
Well, that's not an
garage, so that's 10.
Those aren't good playable guitars, though. Okay, so
It could have been a playable guitar if you wouldn't have broke it.
playable guitars, I have probably 6.
There's 9. Hanging
They're
out.
not all playable, though.
Why can't you play them?
Some are just like ornaments. One's a shelf over there.
No, I didn't count that though. I counted the ones hanging up that have strings and plugs.
One's taken apart, used as I'm gonna test everything on this guitar
He
part.
has 9. He has 9.
All right, she's a woman. She doesn't know much about guitars, so just
All the ones I counted the ones hanging up behind me. There's 9.
I have 0 acoustics. Dom Hall.
No, he does. There's 2 acoustics, but they're broken, and one's in the garage, and one is, I think 2 are in the garage, actually.
It's an acoustic guitar that has sat in storage for like 5 years that is probably warped into a fucking U from the weather, and
that
it's
I
got
got
shit
him
on
for
it.
Christmas because he had sold all his guitars when we had no money, and so I was feeling bad. So one Christmas, I asked for help from what's his name? Andy. Heavy Metal Vapor, and I got him an acoustic guitar, knowing I couldn't get him an electronic guitar because I didn't know anything about it, but I got him an acoustic guitar.
The problem is especially coming from him, I'm shocked. It was like a miniature size. It wasn't a full size guitar.
Well, because that's what I showed him. I was like, from these, which one do you think? And he was like, probably that one.
Thank God you don't buy guitars on a regular basis.
I wanted to surprise you.
Well, it was a good surprise. It got
How
me.
many guitars has he had in his lifetime?
Oh, too many to list.
Like the one I did surprise him with, sort of, kind of, and he sold?
But I turned it into something I wanted. I get some guitars I get bored with after a while, and I sell them, and I buy something I don't get bored with. But eventually, everything gets sold and traded or bought. That's usually how hobbies work. Like, you usually will sell something or trade something, and it keeps, things going. Keeps it exciting. I pre-ordered a $400 pocket knife 7 months ago and finally got tracking. Holy fuck. I don't know if I'm holy fucking the fact that you pay $400 for a pocket knife, or you waited 7 months for the goddamn thing. That's crazy.
Is the guitar in the back a red Gibson or Epiphone?
Where do you see red at?
Oh, that one over there.
Oh, in the corner? That's the one I reviewed. It's a Chinese... I don't even know the name of it. What's the name? I reviewed that. Oh, did I review it? No, I didn't review that one. They sent it, and it was so fucked up. I'm like, there's no way I could review this thing. It's not even playable. And I said, do you want me to send it back? You want to send a new one? And they said, don't even worry about it. And that was it. It's like a $150 guitar, so that's more of an ornament than anything.
1 cup of water, 1 cup of Fireball, 1 small pack of strawberry jello.
Oh.
That's not bad. Well, I don't know if strawberry really goes with cinnamon. That's a little stupid, but I mean,
Nothing. Cinnamon is just the worst flavoring.
Yeah, you could
at
have
all.
gotten like
Far
I don't
right.
know.
Oh, that's
Far
a gold top right there. That's not red. That's a gold. Oh,
This
Wait.
one?
All right, here, we'll name these all in order. This is the guitar I got for the 4th of July video. That is gold top. That is a Nash, which is like a Fender copy. Gibson SG, Jackson Soloist. That's another custom that I sanded the finish off of. That is a 7-string Ibanez that I bought for $200. And then that over there is an unknown brand that is more of a decoration.
And this one right here.
Than anything. And that is my Explorer that I did some homemade relic job on that a couple of years ago.
Mark, do you like Slam?
What the fuck is Slam?
He says, Georgia Boy says Fagan PayPal.
Like Slam music?
I don't know.
Or like slamming bitches?
Georgia Boy said PayPal.
Or like slamming pussy?
Check your PayPal.
Da, 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 da. Georgia Boy, thank you, sir, for that beautiful donation. And he didn't say... Why don't you guys say anything? If I'm paying money to somebody, I'm going to get every fucking word I can get in. Thank you, though, George Boy, a.k.a. Jeremy, a.k.a. Let's put this cocksucker on the board. What can we call him? We'll call him Jeremy. How's that? I'll spell it out. Jerem. You know what? Let's do Emie. Let's make him cool. Instead of the typical Jeremy, we'll call him Jeremy.
Your SG is your best, in my opinion.
Uh...
The fucked up thing is that he's bought some that were like one of a kinds, and I'm like, why would you sell the one of a kinds? Why
because
don't you
sometimes
sell the other ones that are like not worth a whole lot?
There's
keep
always
the one-of-a-kinds?
when you sell shit like whether it be guitars or knives or shit like that, there's always ones that you regret selling. Like the one I regret selling was the dime bag one I had, because that motherfucker. That sold right now. You could buy them for like $8,000.
I told you not to sell it.
I knew.
I told you not to sell it.
But I was, I enjoyed it, and I'm like, you know what, that guitar is just way too fucking. It's like jumbo. It's like holding a fucking.
That was just one that you hang on to.
I know,
and like just have it.
But I'm not a hanger. I don't collect to not use because I know when I die.
Well, you should have thought about me. Like, what if something happens to you and you die? I'm gonna need some money.
Because I know when I die, you guys are gonna sell these things for like $50 on the pop.
I'm not gonna sell them for $50.
Get to the goddamn questions. Talking about my goddamn death and already planning what you're selling. Jesus Christ.
I wasn't planning on selling anything. I'm just saying if it came down to it and I needed money.
Oh, so you're not gonna sell it? So Marcus will come down here with his friends and just destroy everything.
No.
You know what? In that case, I'm going to sell everything before I die. When I'm on my deathbed, I'm going to start selling shit on Craigslist.
Chuck Hargis says, before he retired, what did Terry do for a living?
I think he was a stroker. He was a fluffer for gay porno. He used to blow guys, get them hard, get them ready for the shot, and then bam. You never see him on camera, though. But
Ray says, what's your favorite guitar you own, and do you have Cash App?
Oh, I think I have Cash App. Favorite guitar that I own? Probably
not anymore because they're all regular.
My Explorer probably is my favorite one.
No, there's nothing special about any of them.
They're all special.
They're not special.
When I bought this one, I bought it used. I didn't really like it, but then after I did my little homemade relic job on it, like I instantly fell in love with it. So I just like, boop, boop. I think I did a really good job.
Angela, you really don't taste the strawberry or cherry in the shots. Then what is the point of making them into a Jell-O shot, Bachelor? That's the point. You taste a little bit of the Jell-O flavor with a little bit of the alcohol.
And on top of that, it's like smooth. It's not like shitty feeling. People pay like thousands of dollars to have their shit to buy relic guitars like this. I think I should be a guitar relicer. That looks pretty professional.
Maybe you should start doing it.
I even just use a black marker to paint the pickups.
Start doing videos on it.
Yeah, I don't know nothing about doing that.
So just start recording yourself doing it.
People be like, dude, what are you doing? You're destroying it.
Well, what's your Cash App?
Do I have? I know I have the app, but I don't know if I have.
I know you have Venmo.
Oh, I don't. Oh, goddamn. Do I have Cash App?
You play any Skinnerd on that Explorer?
No, I do not play Skinnerd. I'm a little too. I don't know. Skinner. I never. Not that Skinner's bad. I love their popular song. I just never really listened to them. How do you? Oh, is that my Cash App name? Oh, that's weird. Is that my Cash App name? Don't send me Cash App money because I never use this and it'll just sit there, to be honest with you. But thank you for the offer, though, regardless. I appreciate it. I'm not declining your donation. I'm just saying it will just sit there and go to waste since I've never used the app before. I think I used it once to pay someone, but I never set it up. So, but thank you.
What's your favorite pick?
Thank you, Ray Ray.
Pick? Like a pick?
Usually 1.14 or anything below 1.4 millimeter. The grippy picks, the Tortex, not the Tortex ones, but can I have my little box right there, please?
This?
Oh, the goddamn cardboard empty box under the monitor. There you go.
I don't use any apps that PayPal is associated with.
See the little grip on there? Ooh, yeah, look at that.
You guys know how many picks I find
I got a million
laying around the house, under the seats of my car, falling out of the washer and or dryer.
I was on this kick once for like a couple months on guitar picks, and I would go online. I find all these places that would make. I bought some of the most bizarre looking guitar picks because my hand. Grab that other thing that's right under there.
I think every time now that I find a guitar pick, I'm going to take a picture and post it to the page.
That weird looking plastic. Because my hand, a while ago...
What? There's nothing.
I would drop the pick all the time. Like, I couldn't hold on to the pick anymore. I don't know if it was like...
I even got him a pick keychain. It's like a little thing that holds your picks on your keychain.
I'm talking about holding the pick in my hand when I'm playing it. So I was trying to find a pick that would stay in my hand easier. So I bought all these crazy picks and eventually never ended up using them.
Yeah.
Where did my little fucking thing at?
I don't know.
I don't know. I got this little thing. It's like a claw that kind of goes in your hand like this, and it holds the pick a little easier. So if you have like arthritis, you can hold on to it better.
I'm starting the photos now. Every time I find a pic, I'm going to post a photo for you guys.
You're going to run out of fucking room because there's pics all over this fucking place.
I know there are.
Bop, 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 bop. Do you have a wah pedal? Yes, I do. I got one of the Crybabies. I think I got the Kirk Hammett one, not because I'm a Kirk Hammett fan. I'm a Metallica fan, but I think his particular wah sounds, I think, the best. It's very wah-y. While some other wahs are a little... What's the word I'm looking for? I know the word. I lost the word. It's strong in the wah department. Let's put it that way.
What?
Some are subtle. His is very like, bam, that's a wah pedal. Holy shit. When, wow. You know, like, yeah. If you're making porn music, you want to get Kirk's wah pedal. If you're not making porn music.
Johnny said, Mark, you dropped a guitar pick. Can you bend over and pick it up?
That's going to cost you. Hell no, I ain't bending over. I think I got a hole in these shorts. Do I? I've heard something rip.
There's a little hole right here, but it's not big.
I play the theremin. What the fuck is a theremin?
Theremin? Lisa AD says, thank you, Mark, for the show. Merry Christmas and Happy New Year to you and your family, sir.
Thank you. Who said that?
Lisa AD. Can
we just say Lisa?
I don't know, I guess.
Thank you, Lisa.
Brett Whitney says, excellent show, you two. Merry Christmas. I went and made up a juice of that Skittles gummy. Turned out great. Thanks for the idea.
Ooh, nice. I've never owned one of the Bad Horsey style wah pedals. I always wanted to try one because I like the fact that when you put your foot on it, it automatically turns on. Unlike the Dunlop shit, you gotta like press down and click the button. That's annoying as hell. But the other one, just the minute you touch them, they turn on.
They said to wedgie him. Why don't you stand back up again?
No. If you wedge me, I'm backhanding you on camera. I'm fucking starved. What time is it?
7:45.
So order the food while we're still doing the show.
Okay.
There's no way I'm gonna be able to wait. And tell this motherfucker get here quick. And tell him if they spit on the pizza, I'll fucking cut his throat when he walks up. And tell him to send a female delivery driver, not a male. And tell her the lower she has her buttons, the more of a tip she'll get. And if her titties are hanging out, she'll get $20. And if they dare call the cops because of that phone call, tell them, you know what? I dare you to. Mark, I'm buying it.
Hi, can I place an order for delivery?
Ah! Don't give our address live. Don't give our address.
Shut up! Sorry. Yes. Pepperoni sausage with a side of ranch. And do you have like 2 liters or 20-ounce bottles of pop? Do you want a 2 liter or 20 ounce?
20 ounce.
Can I get a 20 ounce of Coke or Pepsi? Yep, that'll be it. That's it. It'll be cash. Thank you. Bye. You too. Bye. 36.45.
Jesus Christ, that's fuck. They're getting. I was gonna say something too. Oh, the soda. I only drink 10 ounces. I don't drink the whole bottle, and I only drink it. I only have a soda.
He
maybe
hasn't had soda in probably 2 weeks.
Yeah, I'm having like 10 ounces within 2 weeks. I think is pretty good. Because you can't eat pizza and not drink soda with pizza. There's no fucking way I can drink water while eating pizza. And I haven't had pizza.
He's been drinking gallons and gallons of water. He hasn't had soda or pop in 2 weeks.
We haven't had pizza in, 3 weeks or so? Mm-hmm. Yeah, we stopped ordering pizza too. We're just ordering it because it's going to be New Year's. And why not be fat on New Year's Eve?
So far, every time lately we've gone out to eat,
It's been
awful. So we're just like, fuck it. We're just going to cook at home now.
We gave up.
100% cooking at home. But I really do have a taste for pizza since we haven't had it in about 3 weeks or so.
We even went to KFC, and KFC, there's no way to really fuck that up. You throw it in a deep fry, and KFC was horrible.
It was because I had such a taste yesterday for like fried chicken. Like I wanted a nice fried chicken breast, and it was just not.
I think what it is, people are just, they don't want to work, so they're being lazy as fuck. And when they are at work, they don't give a shit, and they're just fucking slopping the food together. Because I swear, like, this almost this entire year, everywhere we've eaten has been pretty much horrible.
And what kind of like threw us over the edge was a couple weeks ago we went to McDonald's, and I got so sick off of what I ate. I don't think I went to work for 2 days. Like I had such bad like GI issues. I had like 4 chicken nuggets and like 2 French fries.
Yeah,
and I was fucking sick.
We kind of gave up on eating out. On the rare occasion, like I said, we'll have a pizza. Because so far, we haven't had a bad pizza yet. So, knock on wood. She calls it pop, by the way. I never call it pop. I call it soda. She calls it pop. They're getting on you about calling it pop.
Well, I'm sorry. I'm from Chicago. It's called pop.
It's called soda. I call it soda. I hate pop. I don't know. I just... should have gotten RC. RC with pizza, I do agree, is good, but RC goes flat the minute you open the bottle.
And if they sell Pepsi, they don't sell RC. So, because RC is different than Pepsi and different than Coke. It's a different company. So,
that's
RC
why,
is like RC, Mr. Pibb.
That's why RC is good with pizza, because it's only going to... It goes flat the minute you're done eating that pizza. Like, it goes flat the minute you open that bottle. It's fucking quick.
GI issues mean you shit your pants.
Yes, she does shit her pants.
But but pain, like abdominal pain. Like I was in so much pain, and I had like
she wears diapers,
like diarrhea. Like it was
diapers.
just awful. I felt so awful.
She wears diapers. I'm just telling you.
Church's chicken is good. Use your
Church's?
nose first before eating out.
There's the only Church's that I know of is like probably in the heart of the ghetto. There's no more Church's chicken anywhere. At least not out on the south side.
No. Sharks is moving out to the suburbs, though.
Yep, Sharks is, but they're not the same.
But it's not the same. It is totally not the same. If you go to the ghetto Sharks, it's amazing. You go to the suburban Sharks, it's not the same.
The only thing I used to love going to Church's Chicken for their corn on the cob on the stick.
No eating out. Poor Angela. Oh, no, he still eats that.
Dun, 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 dun.
He still eats that.
Which I hope you stop shaving it, by the way. Or are you still shaving it?
Yeah.
Would you stop shaving it? God damn it! I want to feel like what it's like to have hair on it again.
Fine, I'll just shave the sides.
No, I want like a big bush. I want to
But I don't like it on my like in the underwear part, like in the crease.
Before I die, I want to experience a hairy pussy again. I haven't had.
There's a donation.
I haven't had a hairy
Mark,
bush.
I'm finally getting around to buying a Telecaster thin line in Sunburst. That's my dream guitar. Making it happen very soon. I'll send pics. Thank you so much for that donation. Add him to the board.
Thank you, Dakota. Are you buying used or new? If you need some advice, I don't know. Maybe you know what you're doing, but if you don't,
Mark only likes Faygo with his pizza.
If you buy it online, like Reverb, you got a million options, and you probably save a lot of money, and then you'll get a deal. But if you buy it in person and local, you get to try it out before you buy it.
Yeah, Mark wants a 70s bush. I guess I can. It'll only take me like a week to grow that out. It's not like it's a hard thing to do.
Dakota, and we're gonna put a little.
Remember when I was pregnant? It was worse than a 70s bush. That was bad.
I don't remember that, but
woo! That took like 2 razors to get through once I had Marcus. That was bad.
We gave Dakota a little homosexual heart guitar. It looks more like a fucked up penis. Thank you, Dakota.
And I remember So after I had Marcus, I finally like shaved because after like the last 2 months, 2.5 to 3 months of your pregnancy, you're just not doing anything anymore. And then finally I had Marcus, so I tried shaving and I was just sitting on the bed like crying. And Mark's like, "What is the problem?" And I was like, "It took me 2 razors to shave and I can't do it." He's like, "I would have done it for you." I was just crying and upset.
You got problems. When I was in my early 20s, I remember we were playing Truth or Dare, and I got dared to shave all my pubic hair off. And that was before people started shaving their pubic hair. And ever since then, I've never had pubic hair. And usually the women I was with, I would tell them to shave or they shaved. So I haven't had a hairy pussy in like 20 years. How long have you been married for?
Our son's 14, so 15 years.
So maybe like
Last
25
time I went
years.
to the gathering of the Juggalos, I hung out with Jelly Roll. I've heard that Jelly Roll like totally hangs out with random people.
That dude
that's
seems
awesome.
pretty cool. He seems pretty neat. I watched some interviews with that dude. Mark just wants to go get food stamps is why he wants to grow. Do you need pubic hair to get food stamps?
You're not missing nothing, Mark.
It's not that I permanently want it, but I just want a nice night of like getting pubic hair in my mouth and shit.
Ew!
I grew my pubic hair back, so welcome. It's a fucking nasty bush down there. Hair everywhere. I actually grow hair in my dick too. Like it's on the penis. That's how much.
There has been every now and then a hair left, and it's on the shaft.
Like when you shave so much,
Were
you'll
you
notice.
shaving on my side of the sink?
My face? Yeah. It was more convenient, thank you.
You have your own sink.
But, like I said, if you shave your shit long enough, you'll start growing hair on your dick.
Well, for women, if you don't, like, the longer you stop shaving, the hair starts to grow closer and closer to the hole.
Yeah, well, but it covers the hole, probably. It doesn't grow on the skin of the hole.
Yes, it does.
Oh, does it? Wow.
Yes.
That's pretty fucked up. Check PayPal, says Chuck. Sure thing, Chuck. Let's do that.
Oh,
Dun, 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 dun.
I got something too. Here.
Come on, Chuck Areno.
From Dom Hall again, I could watch Angela doing the show 7 nights a week, but Mark not so much.
Oh, you gotta be nuts. I'd fucking throw my computer out the window.
Dom Hall.
We gotta do it times 2. Mm-hmm. Times 2 on good old Dom. I call him Don, but it's Dom. Dom. Did you read Chuck?
I didn't get Chuck.
There you go, Dom. You got a times 2.
I don't got Chuck.
Oh, I must have Chuck's. God damn it, son of a bitch. I just got stabbed by this wire on this fucking thing.
Mark, I think I'm going to cheap out on a new Squire.
That's not
at
cheap.
First.
So they got some awesome...
But if I love the guitar, I'll be getting a true Fender, but it'll be a used one. They're expensive.
The used ones are probably... You're better off buying a used one than you are new, to be totally honest with you. And then on top of that, Squire actually... They've been making some really good guitars lately, so don't think because you're only paying like a couple $100 it's cheap. It's all about getting it set up right. Like when you buy it, the first thing you want to do is pay $25 to have it set up, and like it'll make a $200 guitar play like a $1,000 guitar.
I would like to see Mark go on Omegle.
Omegle with Angela. That's where you talk to the video chat with
Wow.
strangers. Yeah, that'll be a shit fest of jerking off. That's all it'll be. It'll be no like women at all. I don't think there's any women that go out there. Like,
Mark, how do you shave that little nub?
I use a.
Johnny
pair
the
of
Beard
tweezers.
also got Mark a nice little journal so he can start journaling
Yep, forgot my journal.
about his issues.
How to live with a small penis.
So it's a journal.
Johnny the Bear got me a couple nice. He got me Adidas sweater. He got me the penis. Oh, by the way, the Faygo that you bought me, I dumped it down the sink because it was open. And I don't know if it got opened at the store or I was trying to be poisoned by my kid or who opened it, but I turned the cap and there was like no psst. Like it didn't have any fizz to it. I'm like, someone opened this.
I have a feeling Marcus opened it.
Well, I wish you would tell me he opened it. It didn't
I don't know if he did for sure, but I'm assuming.
It didn't look like it was like drank out of. I was actually going to enjoy it because it was orange. But Mark, how old are you when you started playing? I played on and off. Like I played for like when I was 16 for a couple of years, and then I kind of fell out of it. Then I played again for a couple of years, fell out of it.
Your wallet's upstairs?
Yep, in my drawer. If I would have played constantly since the day I started, holy shit, I'd be actually really good right now. But I kind of let vaginas and all kinds of other shit get in the way of me playing. Like, imagine people like, I always think about this. People like Van Halen or Dimebag or whatnot. In order to get as good as they got, they must have sat at home every fucking day of the week, like from the day they got home from school to the hour they went to bed, playing guitar in order to get that goddamn good. That they had to devote their entire life to it probably in order to get that good. Yes, I do. A while ago, I didn't set up my guitars because I had a hard time seeing everything. But after watching a bunch of videos and using my iPhone and my fucking binoculars, now I set up my own guitars. I used to pay to have it done, but now I set them up by myself, and it's a lot better because you can kind of set it up exactly how you like it as opposed to taking it somewhere and they set it up, per the specs of what it's supposed to be. So even though the action is supposed to be like, at a certain height, you may like it a little lower, a little higher. So I watched this one dude, I forgot what his name is. He's an old cranky guy in Canada, and he sets up guitars in his basement. Oh, his name's Dave. There we go. And I learned a lot of shit from watching his videos. Da-da-da! They had something called talent. Well, if you practice every day, all day, I'm pretty sure you can have talent. But I wasn't devoted enough to have talent. Well, I have talent, but I wasn't devoted enough to actually make that talent into something good enough to be a professional. My friend growing up was a genius, full college scholarship, played 8 hours a day, skin pale as snow. Damn. Yep, that's a lot. That's devotion right there, man. There are more Facebook questions. Oh, that's Angela fucking off again. Did Angela order the pizza? If yes, what address for delivery? The address was 1121 South 1 Street in Huntington Beach, Indiana. Dave's World of Fun Stuff. There you go, JT. He's a bass player. He does basses. You probably know that. But occasionally he does guitars, and he's cranky as shit. That dude's like, he's miserable. But he's fun to watch. What are you doing? He's sleeping. What are you going to wake him up for?
I wasn't waking him up. He was already up.
Hippie said that there's more questions on Facebook.
I know there. Oh,
You
Facebook?
Oh. Yeah. You got my wallet? Or you just
No,
take money out of it?
I just took money.
How you going to go with my wallet? Just take money. How much did you take out?
56.
What? How much is it?
36. It's New Year's!
It's not. It's a day before New Year. I'm not giving him a $20 tip. There's no fucking way in the world. You better.
It's New
No,
Year's.
it's not New Year's.
It
If
is.
we order a pizza tomorrow, I'll give him a $20 tip. I am not getting. It's $37 for one large pizza.
Okay. 40.
The place is 6 blocks down, literally. This guy could probably walk in here quick enough, and you want me to give him a $20 tip? You got to be fucking smoking crack. No, I'm not giving him 50. He get a $10 tip.
45.
You said it was 37. He get 47.
6, 7, yeah.
Give me that. I don't trust you. Give me. I'm not tip. If this was New Year's Eve, fine. It's not New Year's Eve. 20, 40, 5, 6, 7. You try to sneak in another dollar, you fucking son of a bitch. $10 is enough. Sorry, they're fucking gang raping me anyways for a $37 large pizza. It's insane. Tomorrow, yeah, tomorrow's a whole different story. If he's delivering us pizza on tomorrow, fine, give him $20. But if we order pizza tomorrow, you're picking it up because I'm not tipping. 37. I know it's a rip, ain't it? It's a fucking rip off, and that's not even like a top notch pizza place out here. That's kind of like a middle of the ground
It's a
pizza
restaurant.
place. Yeah, it's still, but it's
good.
It's good, but it's not 37. That's a really expensive for that pizza place. Very expensive. I'm a cheap son of a bitch. I think $10 is fair tip for a $37 order. Americans tip too much. Lucky if they get $50 from me. Oh, I don't feel bad then. Thanks, Craig. You know what? Just give them $1. Well, the problem is we order from here mainly, so if we tip bad, they're going to either spit on our pizza or jerk off on it.
If it's somewhere where we've never ordered from or we're never going to order from again, then we could do that. But yeah.
We're in Chicago. Luckily, he even gets a tip. Yeah.
No, people in Chicago tip really well.
Well, not in Chicago, no.
Well, downtown, I guess.
Because Gary's ordered,
No, but Gary goes to the ghetto where they don't have any. They have barely enough money to make the order.
He used to deliver like 10 or 20 pizzas to like a school function, and they would give him like a $5 tip or something. He would be fucking pissed. He would like want to go back and start snapping on him and shit. Tipping ain't a big thing here.
I've heard that tipping is not that big in like overseas.
Well, we should move overseas.
That's a 25% tip. That's more than fair.
Exactly, because I think that isn't like 15% the norm. I think something like that.
I thought it was 10%.
No, not 10%.
No,
it's either 14 or 15. I thought. Look, we're white trash. We should be lucky he's even getting a tip.
I don't go inside a purse. You better leave my wallet alone. Well, then he should have gone upstairs and got it himself.
That's what I said. Get my wallet. I didn't say go in my wallet.
No,
I said get my wallet.
I asked you where your wallet was. You said it's upstairs.
But you know to get my wallet.
It's easier if I just get the money.
Son of a! You don't go in a guy's wallet regardless. It's like a sacred little place. What if I got condoms in there and fucking phone numbers and shit?
Well,
You're gonna find
your anal lube was on the floor the other day.
Yeah,
so
that was a mistake. I was doing an unboxing. I recorded the unboxing. I didn't record the actual part though.
Are you gonna record the segment?
The act of? No, that's illegal on YouTube.
Is it though? But it's for educational.
You
purposes.
can demonstrate with a toy on it, which I'm gonna do. Well, actually, I can't do that because I don't have it. We don't have one of those.
You can use a cucumber.
I could. I was watching a few videos today to see what I can do and what I can't do, like what the limit is, and you can use an actual dildo on a fake vagina, and as long as you word it correctly and you're doing it for educational purposes and you're not making a big joke out of it, you can do it. So, folks, get ready because this coming week you're about to see something on this channel that is going to blow your fucking mind, and you're going to think, wow, he went off the rails on this one.
Why are you eating a pizza on a diet? We're technically not on a diet.
Oh, yeah, we're not on the diet. Hell
Mark
no.
has just been drinking a lot of water, and we just haven't been eating out just because every time we eat out, it's shit.
Yeah,
like,
I'm definitely not on the diet. I'm just drinking water
And we haven't had pizza in several weeks, and I had a taste for pizza. Like, I wanted pizza. He asked if I was going to cook dinner tonight or if we were going to order, and I said, I really want pizza, so.
I just realized that drinking a shitload of water makes me feel a million times better. Just water by itself. Like, wow, I don't see how someone can drink a gallon. This is not a gallon. This is, what, 3-something liters almost? So it's almost a gallon, but it's hard as hell to do that. Like, how can people drink a gallon of water a day? That's almost impossible. Like, I have to force myself to drink it. What time is Touchy? Touchy? I'm not sure. What time is Touchy? Wait, Touchy? There's no goddamn giveaway tonight, Donnie. What are you talking about? He's losing his mind. I wish Mark would stop trying to get sympathy for drinking water. What? What are you doing on your phone? Reading
I'm going to the questions!
You're lucky I need to drink this water. I'd fucking throw it on you.
No, I'm lucky I'm sitting next to all your electronics. So, Angel Gomez says, why do you post this so late avoiding questions?
I forgot.
This was the show. He posts questions and then he posts the show link.
Yeah.
This is the show link. We forgot about the questions because we've had the drywall guy here all day and it's just been a day. So I'm sorry, Angel Gomez, but
Craig
posted the questions link.
Drinking a lot of water makes you shit a lot better. Like, I shit nice now. When before it was like dumping out a wet pot of coffee grounds.
Drinking water like you're doing is vital to being healthy, man. Props.
Thank you, Dakota. Oh, I'm gonna choke on it too. I'm forcing I'm not healthy by any means, so I still eat sweets and everything else. But at least if I could put at least one decent thing in my body, then why not, right?
Happy hippie. Here is Friday's Name That Tune. Are you ready?
I've been ready.
Give a toast to the sun, drink with the stars, get thrown in the mix, and get tossed out of bars.
Hold on, I got a drop of water in my lung. I might die. All right, go ahead.
Sift to Tijuana, I want to roam, find Motown telephones and come back home. Start an escort service for all the right reasons.
Oh, what? That line sounds familiar. Keep going.
Start an escort service for all the right reasons.
Sounds like Nickelback.
No.
Oh, no, shut up! What's his name? The long blonde-haired dude from Detroit. Kid Rock, there you go.
What's the song?
I Want to Be a Cowboy, Baby. I don't know the song name.
Apology accepted.
Yeah, when you read lyrics, it's...
Well, I didn't know the song. I could have... Yeah.
Purchase Christmas and a new van for that extra family. What the fuck?
Oh, he's talking to Jason.
Oh, I was going to say.
John Hort, a.k.a. Johnny the Beard, says, what up, Angela and Side Nut? Question for Mark. Have you tried the orange Faygo yet? Whoop, whoop.
I dumped it in the sink. Sorry.
Happy hippie again. Thank you so much. This is for some real drinks.
Damn, son. We're dropping you down to number... What is he at, 4?
You got to take...
I got an eraser!
No, you got to take the 3 away.
I know.
I got to take the 2 away.
I got to fucking... That 2 is for... Oh, who's that 2 for?
No, it was for hippie.
All right, well, shut your mouth. Times 4. Times 4. There you go, hippie. You got a times 4 in that bitch right there. Dun, 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 dun. Did you ever check for Chuck? Chuck said I didn't put Chuck's name on here.
I didn't have Chuck. You have Chuck.
Did I have Chuck? Sorry, Chuck. Did I have you?
That some bitch can't read.
Did I have you, Chuck? Did I have you? Did I have you?
Ray says, Mark, have you tried to teach Angela how to play guitar? No. I asked him years and years and years ago.
Fuck out of here.
And he said no, he didn't want to. So I said, fine, fuck it. But now he's like, oh, I could teach you to play bass. And I'm like, no, I don't want to.
There is no
Chuck. Chuck, thank you so much for that. This is for La Raza.
Oh, there we go. Now there's a Chuck. Thank you, Chuck. Let's put Chuck on here sideways.
What is this?
First of all...
Is this a penis?
Where? Yeah, it's a penis. It's a guitar penis. It's for Dakota and his new guitar.
Raw Chuck don't count.
There we go. We got Chuck on the side because it goes both ways, so it doesn't matter, I guess, right? I don't know. I was going to say something. I missed it all. Oh, God, what I was going to say? What were you talking about?
I don't know.
Oh, first of all, she never asked me to teach her that. That's a goddamn lie.
I did a long time ago.
Yeah,
like
it must
we
have been
first started like
dating.
Marcus might have been born, but I was like, you should teach me how to play guitar, and you're like, no, I'm not doing that.
You would have never done that because you're like anti like anything.
The problem is that I would hold your guitars, and my hands are not big enough to go.
You don't have to wrap your
hand
hand around. You don't.
But my fingers aren't long enough to get to that.
Yeah, they are.
No, they're not.
Your fingers are probably as long as mine.
Well, I can't reach the top string.
You, trust me, you could.
I can't. Watch. I'll show you.
Don't pick up a guitar. You're gonna break something. What? Whoa! Take it easy, killer. Oh no, you're gonna bang it up. I can feel it already.
I'll show you. Well, this one's small.
They're all like that.
It's not.
I told you can. Yes, they are.
No, this is not the right one.
Hun, all guitars are like that. The neck is not as big as you think it is.
There was one I could not reach the top.
Give me that. No, put it up there. Oh Lord, have mercy. Give me that. No. Gotta get the. What are you doing? Whoa! No! Slide that. Oh my God. Sit down. Just sit. Please sit.
I got it.
You don't have it.
I do have it.
Don't touch anything on this wall, please. Jesus. Get out of here. Go. Stop, motherfucker. These are my good underwear. These are Adidas. Don't fuck with them. They're expensive. Easy, man. Come on. They don't pay enough to see this shit. You just broke my goddamn belt. You goddamn bitch. Look at that shit. You know how old this belt is?
We bought that when we first
Look at this
started
belt.
together.
Look at this motherfucker. Stop. I guess it doesn't look that bad. But it's not straight. It's shaped like a U. I don't know if you can really tell. Hold on, let's go like
Roger,
this.
yes, he is snoring. He has sleep apnea, actually.
But it was shaped more like a U before.
No, but if you look at this, hide your face.
Hide your face.
See, look at
Dude,
that.
that belt's got to be like 25 years old.
We bought it. I bought this with you.
No, the one you're thinking of is the one that's upstairs.
No, it was the leather one. This was the one that we bought together.
Not at the Fat Boy store.
No, it wasn't at the Fat Boy store.
When did we buy this? It's got to be like... No, this is... Trust me. I know.
No, this is the one that we bought together.
When?
When we first started dating, you were like, I need a new belt.
Then how long have we been...
15 years.
All right, so it's 15 years old. That's that's money well spent right there. I would say that's good old USA craftsmanship, but it's probably made in China.
Let's see. What does it say? Does it say? No.
Da-da-da.
It's a leather, though.
I would hope so if it lasts that long. Ooh,
Maybe Johnny the Beard can make you a real leather belt.
I gotta piss. Ooh. I want to try those.
It is $8.22, so.
I want to try those. Whatchamacallit belts. Stop with the nipple! You're gonna get fucking punched again, motherfucker.
You didn't even hit me.
Sodomize you with a fucking meat hook. Stop! Go! Do something. Read questions or something. With your handicap looking fist.
We're done.
Oh, okay.
We've been done.
Man, that belly rolled that belt like a Cuban cigar. I prefer a nice broken in belt. Nothing I hate more than having a fresh leather belt stabbing you in the gut. When you can get a nice broken in belt that just curves with your belly, it's the best. All right, I think we're done. It's been fun. I guess we'll give a final shout out to the beautiful folks. Everyone's beautiful, but these people are a little bit more beautiful. Thank you, Bachelor, you piece of shit. Thank you, Hippie. Thank you, Steve. Thank you, who the fuck is it? Oh, thank you, Dom. Oh, I can't even read my own writing. Thank you, Jason. I hate you. Thank you, Ismail, Dakota, Chuck, Robert Skrelly, Jeremy. If I miss somebody, then it ain't my fault. It's Angela's fault.
No.
Everybody have a good New Year. More than likely, we'll be going live tomorrow because we have no life, and we'll be at home on New Year's Eve. So, if you too have no life and you want to spend your New Year's Eve with us, which would be real pathetic, come hang out with us tomorrow.
My son hits a deck when my belt slides through the loop. Hashtag PTSD. I hit Marcus with the belt one time, and I ripped it off Mark's waist, and I just railed his ass.
I've spanked Marcus one time my entire life. I was sitting on the deck on the bench with my friends, and out of nowhere, he just walks up, pulls out his little ass dick, and starts peeing on me, and starts laughing about it. And he wasn't a baby. He was like old.
4 or 5.
I'm like, what the fuck are you doing? He thought it was funny. I'm like, you motherfucker. And I picked him up, and he still laughed when I hit him, though, but still. Anyways, yeah, there you go.
I put soap in Marcus's mouth one time because he was he had to be 5 or 6, and he was just mouthing off and talking shit. And I was like, if you say one more thing to me, I'm putting soap in your mouth. And he said something smart, so I grabbed him by the jaw. I pumped the soap in my hand. I grabbed him by the jaw, and I just went, ugh. And he was like, huh, huh.
You use liquid soap? Yeah. You're a Pollock. You're supposed to use bar soap, man.
I didn't have bar soap.
Anyways, we'll be doing an after party, and we'll see you guys later. Happy New Year's if we don't see you, and all that other good stuff. Merry Christmas, Happy New Year's. If you don't, well, you got to celebrate New Year's, regardless if you're whatever religion you are or whatever you are.
It's not religious. It's a New Year.
Yeah, you can't avoid the New Year unless you're not on this planet. Then, in which case, well, I guess you could be in China. Therefore,
no, they celebrate New Year's.
Not on the New Year's Day, though. I don't think.
Yes, they do. They have their Chinese New Year, and then they have the World New Year.
Oh, why can't we have like a Whitey New Year?
That's the 4th of July.
Oh, that's not a Whitey New Year.
It's Independence Day.
That's racist as a motherfucker. Where's that pizza guy at?
No, they said 45 minutes.
45 minutes for a large pizza that's 5 blocks away.
Okay, but guess who else is probably ordering food?
Nobody. Just
lot.
me. Do they know whose house they're coming to?
I called in at 7:55.
Oh, my God.
8:25.
You better lower that $10 tip to a $7 tip. And then after each 10 minutes, he loses $1.
Punch him in the face.
Good night, folks.
I'm going to be sitting down here watching TV because our upstairs is so destroyed.
It's going to be a shitty after party, I can tell you now.
I'll be in the background. So mind your business.
Bye.
Little man.